Just above our heads, a massive web of satellites is being planned. Not to stream your movies or power your phone apps, but to transform the world's digital backbone. A company once known only for space tourism has now unveiled a project.
Blue Origin says the launch could begin in 2027. Jeff Bezos' space company has just announced a big plan
that could shift how entire governments, data centers, and global businesses connect across the planet. This project is called TeraWave, and it could redefine what internet means for the future. The sky gets connected. Until recently, satellite internet was a niche service, slow, expensive, and limited in capacity. But a new wave of space ventures is racing to change that. Companies are now launching thousands of small satellites into low Earth orbit, LEO, using them to beam internet signals down to Earth. One company that has stood out in this new space race is Blue Origin, the aerospace venture founded by Jeff Bezos, the billionaire behind Amazon. In early 2026, Blue Origin revealed a plan that is arguably its boldest yet. A satellite network called TeraWave with speeds and scale that push the limits of what space-based internet has offered so far. What is TeraWave? Next Gen Space Internet. TeraWave isn't just another satellite internet project. It's designed to be massive. Blue Origin plans to deploy 5,408 satellites into orbit. These satellites will operate in both low Earth orbit, LEO, and medium Earth orbit, MEO, to create a connected mesh that blankets the planet. The network is expected to start launches in the final quarter of 2027. What makes TeraWave special is its data capacity, up to 6 terabits per second, for both upload and download, a speed vastly higher than most current satellite networks. For context, 1 terabit per second equals 1,000 gigabits per second. So this is truly astronomical capacity. A network built for enterprise, not just homes. This isn't Amazon's Starlink or any ordinary consumer satellite service. TeraWave is different. While SpaceX's Starlink serves millions of individual consumers around the world, TeraWave is optimized for large enterprises, governments, global data centers, and other organizations that require ultra-high throughput and exceptionally reliable connectivity. Blue Origin's focus is on professional and industrial users, not everyday home internet. That's why the company says it will serve around 100,000 customers at most, a number far smaller than Starlink's user base, but with much higher performance demands. This means TeraWave could power critical operations like financial systems, national infrastructure, cloud computing projects, scientific research, emergency communications.
Its fastest package will be capable of up to 6 terabits per second.
Rather than simply streaming your favorite show, this network aims to underpin the digital infrastructure that keeps the world running. Technology, how TeraWave works. The architecture of TeraWave is what turns this vision into reality. Multi-orbit design, LEO satellites, about 5,280 units. These will provide widespread coverage and connect users at speeds up to 144 gigabits per second using radio frequency links. MEO satellites, 128 units. These satellites use optical laser links to enable the highest speeds, up to 6 terabits per second. This multi-orbit system means the network can balance reach and capacity. LEO satellites handle high-speed user access. MEO satellites act as fast backbones, relaying huge amounts of data rapidly between regions and infrastructures. In other words, the network acts as both a fast highway and a robust backbone, linking critical digital pathways all over the globe. Real-world implications beyond ordinary internet. Enterprise connectivity. This is not about streaming movies. It's about supporting massive data flows that power smart grids, cloud computing, stock exchanges, and advanced scientific simulations. 2. Remote areas and hard-to-reach places. In places where fiber cables are too expensive or impractical, TeraWave could deliver high performance without ground infrastructure. 3. Government and strategic communications. Military networks, national research agencies, and emergency services could benefit from a highly secure, high-capacity space network. 4. Space data centers. Some industry leaders see space networks like TeraWave not just as internet highways, but as potential platforms for data centers orbiting above Earth, offering new ways to process and store data near users worldwide. Competition in space, a new kind of race. Blue Origin isn't the only player in this field. SpaceX's Starlink already has roughly 10,000 satellites in orbit, serves millions of customers globally, individual and enterprise. Starlink focuses on consumer broadband, but is also expanding into commercial and government markets. Amazon Leo. Amazon has its own satellite constellation called Leo, formerly Project Kuiper. Leo aims for standard broadband services with speeds around 1 gigabit per second for consumers and businesses. TeraWave stands apart by offering significantly higher throughput, up to 6 terabits per second, and targeting large-scale institutional users, creating a three-sided competition in the space internet landscape. Challenges ahead. Even with its ambitious design and backing, TeraWave faces hurdles. Deployment timeline. Blue Origin plans to begin launching satellites in late 2027, meaning the network won't be operational for several years. Cost and engineering. Building and maintaining thousands of satellites, launch vehicles, and ground infrastructure is enormously expensive and complex. Orbital management. Space is already crowded, and safely operating a constellation of this size requires advanced collision avoidance and coordination. Why this matters to you? TeraWave represents more than just space tech. It's about the future of global connectivity. This network could be crucial for global businesses competing in digital markets, governments modernizing infrastructure, corporations building next-generation AI and data systems. In a world where data powers nearly every industry, having high-capacity, resilient connectivity could be a strategic advantage, economically, politically, and technologically. The sky isn't the limit anymore. Blue Origin's TeraWave is designed as a next-generation satellite internet network with speeds of up to 6 terabits per second, far beyond what current space networks offer. It is targeted at enterprise data centers and government users, not everyday home customers. Launching over 5,400 satellites, it will form a multi-orbit constellation for global high-capacity connectivity. The race now includes SpaceX's Starlink and Amazon's Leo, creating fierce competition for space-based connectivity services. This isn't science fiction. It's the next frontier of how we stay connected, how data travels, and how technology reshapes the world. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful and fascinating, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more future-focused stories like this. Let me know in the comments. Do you think satellite networks like TeraWave will become more important than traditional internet cables? See you in the next video.